They thought they could erase us, but the Chroma-Net holds our resistance. My life, pre-Aether-Lens, was basically a doomscroll in human form. Kai, 22, aspiring artist, actual smoothie slinger at NutriBlendz. My tiny apartment was a vibe, if that vibe was, creative chaos meets dust bunny metropolis. My phone, my toxic bestie, fed me curated perfection and endless anxiety. Neo-Veridia was all gleaming skyscrapers next to crumbling history, a real late-stage capitalism mood. I mostly ghosted through it, earbuds in, world out. My escape hatch was thrifting. Not for the drip, though that was a plus, but for the stories in old stuff. One Tuesday, post-customer meltdown over non-GMO wheatgrass, I hit yesterday's treasures. Silas, the steampunk grandpa owner, was unusually chatty. While sifting through tech junk, old Walkmans, dead Tamagotchis, I found them, chunky, retrofuturistic goggles. Iridescent lenses, matte black frame, one button. No brand, just weird energy. Aether-Lens, Silas called it. Defunct startup. Never powered on. $10. Seuss, but cheap. My broke artist heart couldn't resist. Back in my shoebox, after ramen and cat vids, I messed with the Aether-Lens. Pressed the button. Nada. Tossed it on my desk. Just a paperweight, right? But as I drifted off, a faint hum. My brain playing tricks. Or was this static life about to get a signal boost? Part 2, logging into a different reality. Next day, same grind. But that night, the hum from the Aether-Lens was legit. Low, thrumming, like a digital cat purring. Okay, curiosity officially activated. I picked them up, tried a double tap on the button. The lenses shimmered. My apartment swam into view, but, extra. Hypersaturated. Glowing lines traced my furniture. My dying plant had a sad yellow aura, the lens was throwing shade. My laptop pulsed blue. This wasn't VR, it was AR, but like, the universe's source code. A water stain on the ceiling glowed turquoise. Text flickered, structural anomaly. Minor water damage. Logged, July 3, 2074. Holy crap. It was reading the building's history. I had to take this outside. Neo-Veridia with this? Mind blown. The street was a data storm. Cars left info trails. Old bricks glowed with history tags. Even pigeons had vibes. The lens nudged me to a sketchy alley. Usually gross, now it shimmered. A blank wall bloomed with stunning digital graffiti, art by glitch. Long live the underground. Invisible art. Further down, a boarded door showed a ghostly figure pacing, a memory echo. I was seeing the city's hidden layers, its digital soul. Who made this? Was I the only one? Exhilarating. Terrifying. This thrift store find was a key to a whole other Neo-Veridia. Part 3, The Ghost in the Machine and the Corporate Shadow. The Aether-Lens kept pulling me, this time to a forgotten park behind OmniCorp Tower, that black monolith dominating the skyline. The park, a sad patch of green IRL, was a data explosion through the lens. Light sculptures, memory echoes of old picnics. The heart of it was an ancient oak, code spiraling up its trunk like glowing ivy. As I reached for a shimmering interface at its roots, a voice echoed in my head, gravelly, familiar. Took you long enough, kid. Silas. He wasn't physically there. Check your lens mail, he said. A message from S_Oracle. Silas. He knew. Unit 734 reactivated. Impressive. Meet me. Old haunt. Bring muffins. Unit 734. My Aether-Lens. This was wild. Back at yesterday's treasures, muffins delivered, Silas dropped the lore. The Chroma-Net, he called the hidden layer. A community. Artists, historians, activists. Preserving the city's soul, its memories, from megacore like OmniCorp who just want to pave it all over, digitally and physically. Aetheria was the original open-source project. OmniCorp, with its OmniSite project, wanted to control the AR space, erase or monetize the Chroma-Net. They see it as a bug, Kai. They want total spectrum dominance. The red aura I'd seen around OmniCorp Tower suddenly made so much sense. This wasn't just cool hidden art, I'd stumbled into a war for the city's digital soul. Why me? I asked. The lenses bond with creative minds, he said. Or maybe you were just broke enough to buy it. He got serious. The Chroma-Net is dying. OmniCorp's scrubbers are erasing it. That park, the Veridian Heartbeat, is a key node. You can go back to blending kale, or you can help us fight. My beige life was officially over. Part 4, First Ripples in the Data Stream. No way was I going back to just kale. I'm in, I told Silas. He gave me the rundown, Chroma-Net 101. The network relied on nodes, like the Veridian Heartbeat, needing resonance, interaction, data input, to stay active. OmniCorp scrubbers erased weak nodes. My first mission, reinforce these spots. Community gardening with light and code, Silas called it. He showed me the lens's basic creation toolkit, make light tags, leave audio snippets, boost positive resonance. My first target, the Wandering Quill, a struggling indie bookstore. Through the lens, its amber aura was faint. I traced its sign in golden light, tagged favorite book sections with shimmering stars. The aura brightened. It worked. I was making ripples. Over days, I became a secret digital gardener. Reinforced Glitch's art, highlighted a community garden, even tagged the dog park with light balls. It wasn't just play. I felt OmniCorp scrubbers, cold data waves trying to erase my work. One evening, at the Dream Reel, an old cinema, a scrubber hit hard. My digital marquee recreation flickered. External data purge, flashed the lens. A red wave of erasure advanced. I didn't run. I poured positive data, memory tags, imagined glowing reviews. The marquee dimmed but held. The scrubber passed. Exhausted but exhilarated. This was real. I wasn't just Kai the smoothie slinger, I was a guerrilla artist of the augmented, fighting for Neo-Veridia's soul. Part 5, Echoes in the Code, Allies in the Static. The scrubber at the Dream Reel was a wake-up call. This wasn't a game. Silas gave me access to a cartographer's view in the lens, showing node health citywide. My mission became more strategic, target vulnerable links. One was the Stitching Post, an ancient haberdashery run by two sisters, its Chroma-Net node dangerously weak. While pretending to browse fabric, I wove digital light threads, boosting its resonance. Then, another Aether-Lens signature popped up. A lens mail, nice work on the Calico algorithm. New, aren't you? Kestrel. In the shop, a pink-haired young woman sketching subtly tapped her glasses, a sleek, disguised Aether-Lens. That was Kestrel, real name Rena. Over tea, Rena explained. 3rd gen Chroma-Net user. Her grandma was an Aetheria architect. Silas preserves, she said. My gen creates, makes it relevant. Her lens skills were next level, interactive narratives, dynamic sculptures, echo traps, to fool scrubbers. You've got good instincts, Kai, she admitted. You feel the story of a place. We teamed up. Rena had a small crew of young users, artists, coders. Our first big collab, saving digital murals in the warehouse district from scrubbers. I reinforced base nodes, Rena's crew wove complex code defenses. One night, a scrubber broke through, erasing a Phoenix mural. We rebuilt it, stronger. We held the line. I wasn't just making ripples, I was part of a wave, a community fighting a silent war. My NutriBlendz life felt like a cover. My real life was in the augmented spaces. Part 6, the OmniCorp algorithm and the cartographer's ghost. Our warehouse district win was sweet, but OmniCorp adapted. Silas warned of a new scrubber, the Adaptive Purge Algorithm, APA. They learn, he said grimly. Analyze our patterns, our signatures. They target us. The chill was real. Anonymity, gone. APAs hit hard. Stable Chroma-Net spots unraveled. Rena's best code failed. It's like they know how I think, she fumed. The Veridian Heartbeat, our main node, was their prime target. Destroying it would cripple the network. We needed to understand APAs, find a weakness. Rena found a lead in old forums, the cartographer, a legendary Aetheria coder who vanished years ago. Their last message: when the grid itself becomes the cage, look for the echoes in the offline. The master key is not in the lock, but in the space between the tumblers. Silas paled. Rumor was, the cartographer tried to upload themselves, merge with the Chroma-Net. A ghost in the machine. If an echo of them existed, they might know how to fight APAs. Echoes in the offline. Silas theorized, standalone Aetheria projects, isolated networks. An old map showed one flickering pulse, ITZ-07, the ferroconcrete Athenaeum, an augmented library in the old, decommissioned city central archives. OmniCorp owned it now, slated for demolition. Our mission: infiltrate this concrete fortress, find the cartographer's ghost, get the key to fighting an adaptive AI. My smoothie days felt galaxies away. Part 7, Infiltrating the Athenaeum, Chasing a Digital Ghost. The ferroconcrete Athenaeum, a brutalist concrete tomb, fenced by OmniCorp, patrolled by OmniCops. Risky. Your lens is older, less detectable, Rena said. Your point. My crew creates a diversion. A data bomb. This was serious cyberpunk stuff. My job: find ITZ-07's old Aetheria server core inside the Athenaeum. If the cartographer's echo was anywhere, it'd be there. Night of, cold, drizzly. Me in dark clothes, lens on low. Rena, cipher, and glitch on comms. Precisely 2 o'clock, diversion hits, muffled bangs, lights dimming at a nearby OmniCorp facility. Sirens. Go, go, go. Rena yelled. I scrambled through a sensor-disabled fence gap. Inside the grounds, I activated the lens fully. The local Chroma-Net was fragmented, unstable. Like digital ruins, I whispered. That's ITZ-07, Silas's voice cut in on the lens comms. Be careful, Kai. Not all its ghosts are friendly. Navigating the dusty, labyrinthine interior was tense. Omnisite sweeps were active. I dodged patrols, ducking behind mountains of decaying books. Finally, the central chamber, hulking, ancient server racks. The local Chroma-Net here was chaotic. Look for anomalies, Silas advised. The cartographer's signature was unique. I spotted it, a single, pure white thread of code, pulsing rhythmically. As I focused, it coalesced into evolving geometric patterns. A voice, genderless, ageless, in my mind, curious. A new node. Uncatalogued. The cartographer. I asked. What remains? An echo. I explained our plight, the APAs. OmniCorp, their parasitic growth, the echo mused. Their APAs expect chaos. They do not expect deliberate, focused harmony. A chorus. It explained, a signal so unified, so harmonically complex, the APAs couldn't parse it. I can give you the score, the foundational algorithm. You will need many lens users, each contributing their unique resonance. A stream of potent data flowed into my Aether-Lens. I have it. I gasped. Go, uncatalogued one. Orchestrate your symphony. Just then, Rena's urgent voice, OmniCops found the open door. Get out, now. Part 8, the chorus algorithm and the OmniCorp crackdown. Adrenaline surged. I fled the server core, chorus algorithm humming in my lens. Exiting the Athenaeum was a blur of near misses with OmniCops. Their flashlight beams, their echoing boots. I reached extraction point Bravo, a boarded up window. Glitch is prepping a surprise for followers. Rena said. As I pried open a gap, loud bangs and strobe lights erupted elsewhere in the building, Glitch's work. Now, Kai. I dove through, OmniCop spotting me, firing energy weapons. A blue bolt sizzled past as I sprinted, escaping into the derelict warehouses. Safe. Algorithm secure. Debrief in Silas's digital library. Relief, excitement. Rena and Cypher analyzed the cartographer's gift. Incredible, Rena breathed. A framework for collective digital expression. It harmonizes lens signatures into a resonant field to disrupt APAs. The catch? It needs dozens, maybe hundreds of users, she said. We're maybe a dozen. OmniCorp retaliated hard for the Atheneum breach. APAs and OmniCorp swarmed. Chroma-Net hotspots were hit. Communication became unreliable. Wearing the lens felt like painting a target on my back. My NutriBlendz life was a thin cover. The pressure was immense. We had the key, but lacked the orchestra. Silas began trying to contact the Remnants, older Aetheria users gone deep into hiding. Rena, Cypher, Glitch, and I prepped the chorus algorithm, developing an interface, planning synchronization. It was a race against time. OmniCorp was tightening its grip. The Veridian Heartbeat flickered dangerously. We needed an orchestra, now. Part 9, Rallying the Remnants, Tuning the Symphony. OmniCorp's crackdown was brutal. The Chroma-Net unraveled. Our small crew was stretched thin. Rena and Cypher built the chorus interface. Glitch designed visuals. I scouted, couriered messages. Silas sought the Remnants, sending coded beacons into the Chroma-Net's forgotten corners. Initial responses were bleak, fear, apathy. The fight is over, Silas, one replied. But slowly, a few flickered to life, an academic, a sound artist, an ex-activist. Each vetted, persuaded. I met Alara, a memory weaver, who hadn't used her lens in a decade. OmniCorp destroyed my work, she said. Why trust this chorus? I showed her the dying Veridian Heartbeat, the cartographer's code. It's a chance, I said. If we don't try, those stories die. She joined, bringing others. Our orchestra slowly assembled. The chorus interface was ready, intuitive, allowing users to tune their lens to the core harmonic. But OmniCorp intensified its assault on the Veridian Heartbeat. APAs chipped at its core. It was failing. We deploy now, Rena declared. Or there's nothing left to save. The plan, all remnants gather near the park, activate the chorus, pour harmonized energy into the heartbeat. Risky. Concentrating so many lenses was an invitation for a crackdown. We need a diversion, I said. Glitch grinned. A big one. OmniCorp's main data nexus gets digital indigestion. Night of, moonless, foggy. Remnants converged on the park. Shadowy figures. Alara, Rena, Silas near the oak. Through my lens, the heartbeat was flickering sickly green, choked by OmniCorp red. This was it. Our all-or-nothing gamble. Part 10, The Symphony of Light, A New Dawn for Neo-Veridia. The park air crackled. 24 remnants, ready. Rena counted down. Diversion active. Glitch yelled as chaos erupted at OmniCorp's data nexus. Now, remnants. Activate chorus. Aether-Lenses flared. Orbs of light, lavender for Alara, pink for Rena, indigo for Silas, shifting teal for me, appeared before each user. Focus on the heartbeat. Silas urged. I poured my intent, my hope. My teal light strand shot to the oak. Others joined, a rainbow weaving into a powerful, pulsating shield. The Veridian Heartbeat stabilized. The encroaching red APAs recoiled, burned by coherent, harmonized data. The chorus formed, disrupting the APAs, retuning the node. OmniCorps converged, firing EMP emitters. One remnant's lens died. But the chorus, now a blinding sphere, held, creating an interference field, deflecting blasts. The APAs attacking the heartbeat dissolved. The heartbeat blazed healthy emerald. From its core, a wave of pure energy pulsed out, the cartographer's chorus algorithm, amplified, spreading through the Chroma-Net. OmniCorp's tech sputtered and died. Confused, they stalled, then retreated. We'd won. The chorus faded. The Veridian Heartbeat stood strong. Exhaustion, awe. We, a small band, had faced a giant and won with creativity and community. The chorus algorithm spread. Nodes were reinforced, new art flourished. OmniCorp's AR control was broken. Silas, Rena, Alara, Cypher, Glitch, and I became unofficial guardians. My NutriBlendz job continued, but I was Kai, conductor of the chorus. Neo-Veridia still had shadows, but its hidden layers sang louder. The static was music. Epilogue, the resonant city. The night of the chorus echoed. Life found a new, purposeful rhythm. The Veridian Heartbeat pulsed a harmonizing frequency, making the Chroma-Net resilient. OmniCorp, quieter after their public failure, spun as a cyber attack, plotted subtly. Rumors of a corporate chorus kept us vigilant. The Remnants coalesced. Silas mentored from yesterday's treasures. Rena spearheaded new projects, working on open-source lens tech. Ilara restored Chroma-Net archives. Glitch's art grew bolder. The cartographer's echo offered cryptic guidance from the isolated Athenaeum. New lens users emerged, trained by our community. The Chroma-Net was alive, a testament to diverse voices. Challenges remained, the digital divide, network vandals. But we had a community, a chorus. Late nights, I'd watch Neo-Veridia through my lens, shimmering code, user art, memory echoes, all harmonized. It was a symphony. The Aether-Lens showed me my place, gave me a voice. It proved that a few dedicated souls, with creativity and rebellious hope, could change their world. The Chroma Key Chronicles continued, a story told by all who dared to see the music in the static, adding their note to the resonant city.